I am surprising Santi today, and I'm making a very traditional dish here in Sicily. It's called pasta con tenerumi. It's very like an antique recipe, like nonnas used to make this type of pasta. It's delicious. Let me explain what it is. Pasta con tenerumi is made with these zucchini leaves. Tenerumi are zucchini leaves. So zucchinis grow on a vine, and these are the leaves that grow with the zucchini. So the pasta is comprised of a light tomato sauce with these. So I'm gonna have to wash these and then make a light sauce with the pasta. And I'm taking you through this process, and we're gonna see the reaction of Santi. I think he's gonna love it. But we'll see how Sicilian I'm becoming. I'm gonna be washing the tenerumi, the zucchini leaves. And so I'm just taking them off, just like this, pulling off the leaves and washing them and leaving them in a colander. That's it. My husband's outside, he's just enjoying the sun, enjoying his pausa pranzo. All right, so I'm taking off the leaves just like this. Let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so here are the zucchini leaves. I'm now just gonna wash them, drain them. Meanwhile, I've put a pot of water to boil. It's almost boiling. I'm just gonna add some salt. Just gonna chop the tenerumi up, and then I'm gonna leave it to the side and start the sauce. Just chop it nice and fine. That way you get little bits and pieces of it in the pasta. Only had red onions, but that's okay because I'm preparing the sauce. Whatever. I would usually use white onions, but it's okay. It's all I got. So I'm gonna saute these red onions in olive oil because I'm making this light sauce for the pasta con tenerumi. Okay. Now I need to chop up some tomatoes, which I'm gonna add in as soon as these onions saute a bit. So I'm using about 6 tomatoes. These are actually, my in-laws brought them over. They are fresh tomatoes from their friend's garden. Tomato season, tenerumi season, zucchini season, it's all starting. And actually, I found this guguzza. In Sicily, they call this guguzza. And I'm going to put this in the tenerumi too, in this pasta dish. Some people do, some people don't. I saw it fresh today and it's local, and so I'm going to use it. Okay, so the tomatoes are cooking. I'm going to put the heat up just a little bit. Water's boiling, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of garlic. There's a lot of debate about garlic and how you make your sauce. I love using garlic, and I actually do chop it up. Some people leave it in the bulb or leave it in big pieces, and then we'll take it out of their sauce. But for this particular dish, I'm going to leave it in. You guys got to see the boss out there. Look at the boss listening to Foreigner and sunning. What a great lunch that awaits him. Okay, so I have this big zucchini. I'm going to actually cook it with the tenerumi and the pasta. So what you do is, when the water's boiling, you're gonna put in your tenerumi leaves, your zucchini leaves, and you're gonna put in the pasta, and it's gonna cook together. Everybody has their own way of doing this, but for me, this works for me. May not, I don't know if some people, some Italian, Sicilian women cook the tenerumi separate, but I just cook it in with the pasta, and I'm actually gonna cook the zucchini in with the pasta. I'm just going to peel the zucchini first. I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm gonna use like a little less than a half. Okay, so what I do, I have this Barilla spaghetti number 5. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna break it up into little pieces. We like whole wheat pasta, but we don't have any. So I'm breaking it up like this with my hands into little pieces like this. Okay, so it looks like that. I'm just going to dump that in. I'm gonna add in the tenerumi, and it's just going to cook. Okay, and a little change of plans. I decided to add in the zucchini, the guguzza, in with the sauce, just to give it a little bit more flavor, and I still haven't salted or peppered this. So now I'm just gonna let the pasta and tenerumi cook, the sauce become a little bit more liquidy, and cook up this zucchini, probably for about 10 minutes or so. Meanwhile, it's kitchen cleanup time, so while that is kind of working, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen and get us ready for our lovely lunch. Pasta tenerumi so special is the final touch, and that is ricotta salata. Ricotta salata, I'm sure you've heard of ricotta, it's a soft cheese, but they make it hard as well. It's called ricotta salata, and it's very pungent, but on top, just a little on the top, it tastes amazing. They make eggplant parmesan with this. Lots of dishes have ricotta salata. But this in particular, you cannot have pasta con tenerumi without ricotta salata. So I have this very old ricotta in my fridge. You know what the trick is when you have old ricotta and it's all moldy on the outside? You just cut it right off. And you can still use it, just like this. Just like this. Okay? So don't throw away moldy cheese. Even if it's moldy on the outside, it's still most likely really delicious and fresh on the inside. Okay, and the smell of this is crazy pungent. It is just like, it smells disgusting actually. To me it does. But we know the taste, and it tastes amazing. So I've cut off those parts. I'm actually gonna use our microplane grater. This is new. I think you may have seen a TikTok video on the joke that I did with Santi, but these are fine little blades in between, and it grates so amazing. These little pieces of cheese, they come out amazing. Let me just stir the pasta. It's almost ready. I'm just gonna grate this. You guys can see it, yeah, you can. So, just like this, you know, I could do it right on top of the pasta, but I'm just gonna do it like this beforehand. I like a lot, and I know Santi does too. This is just a really special dish because this dish, I was really surprised. I wasn't gonna make this video, but this dish is only done in like the late spring and summer because tenerumi is grown and cultivated at this point. There we go. You guys can see it. Beautiful. Ready to be on top of our amazing pasta. Okay, so the Tenerumi is done cooking with the pasta. The trick to this is still leaving a lot of pasta water in the pot. So I'm just gonna strain just a little. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna put the sauce inside the pot with the Tenerumi and the pasta. Let me show you. All right, so that's the sauce. That's the pasta with Tenerumi. We're just going to scoop up the sauce and mix it in. So it's like a soup. You know, this is like a Sicilian summer soup. Just gonna mix it, mix. Amore.
Minchia, tu stai diventando come la nonna siciliana qua.
I know. You're gonna love this.
C'è un sciavolo veramente autentico. Wow, bellissima. Hai spezzato gli spaghetti. Questa si chiama pasta con Tenerumi, mi sembra.
Tenerumi.
Can I smell?
Smell it.
Smell it. Si sente la verdura. Ci manca qualcosa. Forse ci manca. Ecco là. La ricotta.
The ricotta.
Le ricotte ci
Okay. And just because we're extra like that, we're gonna add a little bit more olive oil just on top.
Basta. Una mangia di cane.
What do you think?
Remina.
Remina. Look at this. Looks amazing.
Remina. Misca pasta.
Mishka pasta.
Esatto, a misca. Che buono. Ma così liquida, bravo.
Should look like this. We are going to plate it now. Let's see if I can do this with the phone in my hand. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. So this sort of soupy, shouldn't be like full on soup, but like this, exactly like this. Yum. So now we're just going to add our cheese. Honey.
Mi chiama questo sempre.
So honey, how is it?
Ero buone.
Really? Does it taste antico?
Antichissimo.
I can't wait to dig into mine. Buon appetito, amore mio.
1915-18. Com'è la pasta d'ora? Come tiene a Roma?
Amazing. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Amazing. Ishta.
Okay, follow us on YouTube, like this video, subscribe for more of our delicious life, right?
Right.